student. So in first video we have started the alkane topic, that is the main is the hydrocarbon. In that subtopic alkane, so alkane is the subtopic, main topic is our hydrocarbon. So in this hydrocarbon we have studied the classification of alkane, and up to isoalkane 2 examples we have finished in the first video. Now we will see the examples of isoalkane, third example of isoalkane. So this is the third example of isoalkane is the isohexane, right? Okay. So what is this isohexane? So you know that how many carbon atoms are there? Count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 carbon atoms are there. Then numbering should start from this carbon atom. So you know very well that numbering should start from that end of the carbon atom in which alkyl group should get the least possible number. So in the nomenclature system, that is in the IUPAC system of alkane, alkene and other examples in first topic, you have studied this rule. So I want to give the numbering to this compound. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Right? Why I have started numbering from this carbon atom? Because if I start the numbering from this carbon atom, this alkyl group get the 1, 2, 3, 4 number. Okay. If I start the numbering from this carbon, 1, 2, right? Okay. So therefore, which is the least number? 2 is the least number. So therefore, we have to start the numbering from this carbon atom. So hence at this second carbon atom, 1 methyl group is there. So what is our definition of isoalkane? The alkane in which second carbon in the straight chain carbon carries at least 1 methyl group. So therefore, this is called as the isoalkane. So now isohexane, how many carbon? Count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 carbon atoms are there in the whole compound. So therefore, this is called as isohexane. Okay. So we can also write the another example. So this can also written in this way: CH3, CH3H, CH2, CH2, CH3. Right? Okay. So this is also another example of iso compound. So now, what is mean by nuoalkane? Okay. So we have to first define the nuoalkane. So what is mean by nuoalkane? So isoalkane is over. So next is the nuoalkane. Okay. What is the definition of nuoalkane? The alkane in which second carbon carries the 2 methyl group. So you find here. So this is the second carbon. So 1, 2, 3 numbering from this carbon atom, or you can also start the numbering from this carbon atom also 1, 2, 3. What you will get? So you will get at second carbon atom there are 2 methyl groups are there. So this is the structure. So numbering 1, 2, 3. So the second carbon atom has the 2 methyl branch. Here also second carbon has 2 methyl branch. So therefore, what is mean by nuoalkane? The alkane in which second carbon carries the 2 methyl group is known as nuoalkane. What is the example? First example is nuopentane. Right? What is the molecular formula of nuopentane? C5H12. Right? Okay. So keep in mind, nuo starts from carbon number 5. Right? Okay. Now we cannot write the nuobutane because nuo require the 5 carbon atoms. So hence nuo starts from the 5 carbons. So first example is nuopentane. Okay. Another example, nuohexane. Right? Okay. So how many carbon atoms are there? Count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 carbon atoms are there. What is our condition to have the nuoalkane? So second carbon atom should have the 2 methyl group. So therefore 1, 2, 3, 4. How many carbon atoms are there? 4 carbon atoms are there, and second carbon atom carries how many methyl group? 2 methyl group. So therefore this is called as the neohexane. So 6 carbon atoms are there, second carbon atom has methyl group. So again here, so this compound has to be given the IUPAC name. How we can give the IUPAC name to this compound? So what is the rule? Select the longest continuous chain of the carbon atom containing carbon-carbon single bond. Numbering should start from that end of the carbon atom in which alkyl group should get the least possible number. So let us start the numbering. 1, 2, 3, 4. Right? Okay. So at second carbon atom 2 methyl groups are there. So this is the straight chain alkane. So therefore the alkane in which second carbon in the straight chain carries the 2 methyl group is called as the neoalkane. So this is an example of neohexane. Right? Okay. We can also write the another example, that is the neoheptane. Okay. Suppose neoheptane. So heptane means how many carbon atom? 7 carbon atom. Then how many hydrogen atom? 16 hydrogen atom. So count here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Then I can write the another carbon atom here. Okay. So therefore count the carbon atom, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Right? Okay. 7 carbon atom, 16 hydrogen atom. Again you have to write here the one more hydrogen atom, one more carbon atom is to be added. So therefore this is the 5th. Okay. So this is an example of neoheptane. Okay. So what is the neoheptane? Second carbon atom carries the 2 methyl group. Suppose I have written this compound like this also, CH3, CH2. So this is the CH3, CH3, okay, CH3, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and this is the 7. Right? Okay. So you can write this way also or this way also, one in the same. Why? Because see here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. Second carbon atom has how many methyl group? 2 methyl group. Here also second carbon atom how many methyl group? 2 methyl group. So we can write this way also, either this way also or either this way also, one in the same. So this is an example of neoheptane. Okay. So now again you prepare a chart, that is N name of the alkane, structure of their iso alkane example and neoalkane example. So you have to prepare one chart. So you write all the examples of neoalkane and isoalkane. So that is from isobutane, isopentane, isohexane, isoheptane, isooctane, isononane, isodecane. Okay. Similarly, neopentane, neohexane, neoheptane, neooctane, neononane, neodecane. Okay. So all these examples you have to write in the notebook. So first of all you write in this way neoheptane and this way also. Okay. So therefore you have to prepare a chart, and in this chart you write all these examples. So these examples help us to understand the nomenclature system as well as to understand the other chemical properties and their preparation of alkane. So you prepare at your home. Right. So this is regarding the classification of alkane, that is the straight chain alkane and branch chain alkane, and in that we have studied the N alkane, isoalkane and neoalkane. Okay. So now let us start the next point of this topic. So all these are the basic things that are very necessary to understand the hydrocarbon topic, or to understand the whole preparation method, then their chemical properties and their reactions. So therefore you seriously prepare this chart and you write all the examples. Right. Okay. So now next part of this topic, very necessary important part of this topic is the nature of carbon. Okay, nature of carbon. Right. So all these things are the basic things. So you should know all these things before going to start the alkane, alkene, alkyne or other preparations methods and their chemical properties. Right. Okay. Nature of carbon. So depending upon the nature of carbon, we can study the primary carbon, secondary carbon. Okay. So therefore, so first nature is, that is the primary carbon. Primary carbon. Okay. So this primary carbon can be written as like this 1 degree. You can write. Right. Okay. So this is the primary carbon. What do you mean by primary carbon and what are their examples? Okay. So first of all, I am going to write the first example, that is the methane. Okay. So CH4, this is the structure of methane. Okay. So now another example. So second example is the ethane. Right. Okay. CH3, then CH2, this is the ethane, right? Okay, 2 carbon atoms are there. Okay, so this is the methane, this is the ethane. How we can define the primary carbon atom? So the carbon atom which is not attached to any other carbon atom is called as primary carbon atom. See the example, methane. Here you observe that there is no any other carbon is attached to the other carbon. Okay, so this carbon atom is directly attached to the hydrogen atom. So therefore the carbon atom which is attached to none of the other carbon atom is called as primary carbon atom. So therefore this is the primary carbon atom. This is the first definition. What is the second definition? So second definition, the carbon atom which is attached to only one other carbon atom is also called as the primary carbon atom. See here, this carbon atom is attached to only one other carbon atom. This carbon is also attached to this other carbon atom, only one other carbon atom, right? So therefore this carbon is attached to only one other carbon atom. This carbon is attached to only one other carbon atom. So therefore both these carbon atoms are primary carbon atom, right? So what is mean by primary carbon atom? There are two definitions. What is the first definition? The carbon atom which is not attached to any other carbon atom, or the carbon atom which is attached to none of the other carbon atom, is called as primary carbon atom. So here example is methane. In this methane, carbon atom is not attached to any other carbon atom. They are attached to hydrogen atom, that's all. Okay. So this is the primary carbon atom. Another definition of primary carbon atom, the carbon atom which is attached to only one other carbon atom. This carbon is attached to this carbon, other only one carbon. This carbon is attached to only one other carbon. So therefore both these carbon atoms are primary carbon atom, right? Suppose I am going to write the third example. What is the third example? So CH3, CH2, CH3, right? Okay. So here what you will observe? You will observe that this carbon atom is attached to only one other carbon atom. This carbon atom is attached to only one other carbon atom, but this carbon is attached to two other carbon atoms, right? Okay. So what is our definition of primary carbon atom? The carbon atom which is attached to only one other carbon atom. So therefore this is the primary carbon atom, right? Okay. Now this carbon atom, you see, this carbon atom is attached to this carbon atom only one. So therefore this is also an example of primary carbon atom. So how many primary carbon atoms are present in propane? Okay, how many carbon atoms are present in propane? There are two primary carbon atoms are present in the propane. So this one and this one. This is the secondary carbon atom. This is not the primary carbon atom because this is attached to two other carbon atom. Okay, so what is our definition for primary carbon atom? The carbon atom which is attached to none of the other carbon atom, or the carbon atom which is attached to only one other primary carbon atom. So therefore this is attached to only one primary carbon atom, this is attached to only one other carbon atom, right? Okay. So now this is an example. So that is the propane contain the two primary carbon atoms. So ethane contain how many primary carbon atom? Two primary carbon atom. Methane contain how many primary carbon atom? One primary carbon atom. So suppose I am going to write the example of this neopentane, right? So this is the CH3, CH3, CH3. Right. So tell me, how many primary carbon atoms are there? So this carbon is attached to only one this carbon. This carbon atom is attached to this carbon atom. This carbon atom is attached to this carbon atom. This carbon atom is attached to this carbon atom. Okay, so what do you mean by primary carbon atom? The carbon atom which is attached to only one other carbon atom. So therefore, this is the primary carbon atom. This is also a primary carbon atom. This is also a primary carbon atom. This is also a primary carbon atom. So how many primary carbon atoms are present in neopentane? There are 4 primary carbon atoms are present in neopentane, right? Okay, so have you got this definition of this primary carbon atom and the examples of the primary carbon atom, right? Okay, so next we will see the secondary carbon atom. Okay, so what is meant by secondary carbon atom and what are their examples? Okay, so now second is the secondary carbon atom which can be written by the 2 degree, right? Okay, so now what do you mean by secondary carbon atom? So first of all I will write the example, that is the propane. Okay, so carbon 3, hydrogen 6. Okay, how we can write the structure or formula of this propane? So this is the structural formula of this propane, right? Okay, so this is the structural formula of propane. So now what is meant by secondary carbon atom? The carbon atom which is attached to 2 other carbon atom. See here, this is the carbon which is attached to how many other carbon atom? 2 other carbon atom. So therefore 1 and 2. So therefore this is an example of secondary carbon atom. The carbon atom which is attached to 2 other carbon atom. This is an example of primary carbon. This is an example of primary carbon atom, but this is the secondary carbon atom, right? Okay, propane. Second example is N-butane, right? Okay, what is the molecular formula? C4H10 is the molecular formula of N-butane. So how we can write the N-butane? So this is the CH3, CH2 straight chain alkene. This is an example of straight chain alkene. N is the straight chain alkene or the normal alkene. Okay, this is the N-butane. So you have to find out how many primary carbon atoms are present. So see, this is the primary carbon, this is the primary carbon. What is the primary carbon? The carbon atom which is attached to only one other carbon atom. Okay, so how many primary carbon atom? 2 primary carbon atom. How many secondary carbon atom? What do you mean by secondary carbon atom? The carbon atom which is attached to 2 other carbon atom. How many carbon atoms are present to this carbon atom? 2 carbon atoms. So therefore 1, 2. So hence this is a secondary carbon atom. Here you come to this carbon atom. This carbon atom is attached to how many other carbon atom? 2. 1, 2. So therefore this is also an example of secondary carbon atom. So N-butane contain how many secondary carbon atom? 2 secondary carbon atom, right? Okay. Suppose I am going to take the example of cyclic compound. For example, cyclopropane. This is an example of cyclic compound. So cyclic compound, cyclopropane. So this is the cyclopropane. This is the ring compound, cyclic compound, right? Okay. So every carbon atom is having the valency 4, right? Okay. So this is the 4 valence. Okay, so we can write we can write cyclopropane like this also. Okay, so here you will observe that this carbon is attached to how many other carbon atom? 2, 1 and 2. This carbon is attached to how many other carbon atom? 1 and 2. This carbon is attached to how many other carbon atom? 2, 1 and 2. So therefore, how many secondary carbon atoms are present in the cyclopropane? There are 3 secondary carbon atoms are present in the cyclopropane, right? Okay. So now another example, second example, cyclic example, cyclobutane. So this is the ring compound, closed chain compound, cyclic compound. So what is the cyclobutane? So we can write the structure of cyclobutane like this. Okay, so this carbon atom is attached by the 2 hydrogen. So valency of carbon atom is satisfied. 1, 2, 3, 4. So here also this 1, 2, 3, 4. Right here 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, this 3 and this 4. Right. So this is the structure of cyclobutane. So we can also write this structure like this also. Okay. So this is the cyclobutane. Okay. So now we have to find how many secondary carbon atom. So this is a secondary carbon atom because this carbon atom is attached to these 2 other carbon atom. This is the secondary carbon because this is attached to 2 other carbon atom. This is the secondary carbon which is attached to 2 other carbon atom. This is the secondary carbon which is attached to these 2 carbon atom. So how many secondary carbon atoms are there? 4 secondary carbon atoms. So you have understood what is meant by secondary carbon atoms and what are their examples. Okay. So now let us start what is meant by tertiary carbon atom and what are their examples. Okay. So tertiary carbon atom. Tertiary carbon atom. Right? Okay. So tertiary carbon atom is shown by or written like this. That is the tertiary carbon atom, 3 degree. Right? Okay. So I can write the example of tertiary carbon atom. So first example is the isobutane. Right? Okay, so this is an example of isobutane. This is the isobutane. How many carbon atoms are there? 4 carbon atoms are there and 10 hydrogen atoms are there. So molecular formula is C4H10, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, right? Okay, and the hydrogen atoms are 10, right? Okay. So now, what is meant by tertiary carbon atom? This is the tertiary carbon atom. Why this is the tertiary carbon atom? The carbon atom which is attached to 3 other carbon atom is called as tertiary carbon atom. So see, this carbon atom is attached to how many other carbon atom? 3. 1, 2, 3. So therefore this is an example of tertiary carbon atom. This carbon is attached to how many other carbon atom? Only 1. This carbon is attached to how many other carbon atom? Only 1. This carbon atom is attached to how many other carbon atom? Only 1. So therefore there are 3 primary carbon atom. This is primary carbon atom, but this is the tertiary carbon atom, right? Okay. So how many tertiary carbon atoms are present in the isobutane? Only 1. What is meant by tertiary carbon atom? The carbon atom which is attached to 3 other carbon atom is called as tertiary carbon atom. This is the first example. Second example, isohexane, right? Okay, so I can write the structure of isohexane. So this is also a example of tertiary carbon atom. Okay, so here you will find that this carbon atom is attached to how many other carbon atom? 3 other carbon atom. This is attached to. So therefore this is the tertiary carbon. This is attached to only 1 other carbon atom. This is attached to only 1 other carbon atom. This is secondary carbon atom. This is primary. So therefore this is the primary. So this is the primary carbon atom, right? This is the secondary carbon atom. Okay, this is the tertiary carbon atom, right? Okay, so the carbon atom which is attached to 3 other carbon atom, 1, 2, 3, दूसरे 3 carbon ला attach है. So therefore this is called as tertiary carbon atom, right? Okay, so this is an example of tertiary carbon atom. Suppose I am going to write one example. You have to observe how many carbon atoms are present in the example. Suppose I have, this is an example. Okay, how many carbon? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So this is the isohexane. Suppose again I am going to increase 1 carbon chain. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So suppose I am asking you that how many primary carbon atoms are present in this example. So observe 1, 2, 3. This is attached to only one other carbon atom. This is attached to only one other carbon atom. This is attached to only one carbon atom. So 1, 2, 3. How many primary carbon atom? 3 primary carbon atom. How many secondary? What is my secondary? The carbon atom which is attached to 2 other carbon atom. So this is attached to 2 other carbon atom. This is attached to 2 other carbon atom. So therefore how many secondary carbon atoms are there? Only 2 secondary carbon atoms are there. So there are 2 secondary carbon, 3 primary carbon. Okay, so we can write primary carbon how many? 3. Secondary carbon how many? 1, 2, 2. Okay, so this is the secondary, 1, 2, this is 3. How many secondary carbon atom? 3 secondary carbon atom. Then this is the tertiary carbon. So therefore tertiary carbon atom. How many tertiary carbon atom? Only 1. Okay, so you can solve the different examples. So by knowing the definition of primary carbon atom, secondary carbon atom and tertiary carbon atom. So last, that is the quaternary carbon atom. So what do you mean by quaternary carbon atom? That we will study. Okay, so last nature of carbon atom is the quaternary carbon atom. So quaternary carbon atom can be shown by the 4 degree. Okay, so therefore this is the quaternary carbon atom. So example of quaternary carbon atom I can write. So that is the CH3. Then this is the CH3, then another is the CH3 and CH3, right? Okay, so what is this? This is called as the neopentane. How many carbon atoms are there? 5 carbon atoms are there. How many hydrogen atoms are there? 12. Right? Okay. So this is an example of quaternary carbon atom. So this is the quaternary carbon which is shown by the 4 degree. What is meant by quaternary carbon atom? The carbon atom which is attached to 4 other carbon atom. See, this carbon atom is attached to how many other carbon atom? 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Right? Okay. So therefore this carbon atom is attached to 4 other carbon atom. Right? Okay. So therefore this is called as quaternary carbon atom. This carbon atom is primary, this one is primary, this one is primary, this one is primary. Right? How many primary carbon atom? 4 primary carbon atom. How many quaternary carbon atom? Only 1 quaternary carbon atom. Right? Okay. So therefore secondary carbon atom is absent, tertiary carbon atom is absent here. Okay. So this is an example of tertiary carbon atom. Quaternary carbon atom. So suppose I have written the example like this: CH3, CH3, CH3. Count the carbon atom: 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. How many? 6 carbon atoms are there. So what is the example? Neohexane. So this is called as neohexane. Right? Okay. So this carbon atom is secondary, this is primary, 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 primary. But this is the quaternary because this carbon atom is attached to other 4 carbon atom. 1, 2, 3, 4. Right. Okay. So neohexane contain 1 quaternary carbon atom. Right. Okay. But in this quaternary carbon atom, there is absence of quaternary hydrogen. Keep in mind. Okay, primary hydrogen is there. Suppose this is the primary carbon, attached hydrogen are primary hydrogen. So this is the primary carbon, attached hydrogen to this carbon is primary hydrogen, right? Okay, so now suppose here you will observe that this hydrogen is a secondary hydrogen. So these 2 hydrogen atoms are the secondary hydrogen atoms, right? Because this hydrogen is attached to the secondary carbon atom. So therefore hydrogen which is attached to that particular carbon is attached that particular hydrogen. So therefore this hydrogen is attached to the secondary carbon atom, secondary hydrogen. Okay, so now suppose tertiary hydrogen atom is there. For example, CH3, CH3, CH3. So this is the tertiary carbon. So therefore automatically this hydrogen atom is the tertiary hydrogen because this hydrogen is attached to the tertiary carbon atom. So similar way there is a absence of quaternary hydrogen atom. Okay, quaternary carbon atom is present but quaternary hydrogen atom is not in the existence. Right? Okay, so this is regarding the primary, secondary, tertiary and quaternary carbon atom. So now I am going to take some examples. So you have to write the how many primary, how many secondary and how many tertiary and quaternary carbon atoms are present. Suppose I am going to take the example like this. CH3, 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 CH2, CH3, CH3H. Right. Suppose this is the example. So how many primary carbon atoms are there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 primary carbon atoms are there. This is the secondary carbon atom, 1 secondary carbon atom, 1 tertiary carbon atom, 1 quaternary carbon atom. Right. So therefore 1 quaternary, 1 tertiary, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 primary and 1 secondary. Right. Okay. So these are the examples of primary, secondary, tertiary and quaternary carbon atom. So we will stop here, and in the next video we will see what is meant by alkyl group and how the alkyl group is to be written. Okay. Thank you.